Hi, my name is Monica White, and today we are going to be discussing the issues with immigration in America today. A long time ago, up until today, there have been many different obstacles placed in front of immigrants in order to make it harder to enter and stay in America. The Immigration Act, Emergency Quota Act, and the National Origins Act all places limits on the amount of immigrants that were allowed to enter the United States during the 1920s period. Although each act increased the amount of immigrants allowed in the country, there are still many limitations that newcomers to the country face. There are many different opinions out there as to whether or not immigration should be restricted or made easier. However, the opposing argument suggests having immigrants be allowed to move to America would be beneficial to the country. Having immigrants in the country offers a more diverse culture, improving international relations and making Americans seem more friendly to the rest of the world. Today, I will be giving 3 interviews of people discussing their options of immigration. Today, we have 16-year-old Charlotte Broomer from England, who just recently moved to America. How long has it been since you moved here, and how was the process of staying?
I have been here since last October, so it's actually been a short while now. The process of actually coming here, as in for a holiday or vacation, is pretty easy. People are allowed to come here and go, but when it actually comes to immigrating, it becomes slightly harder.
So, what are the steps you had to take? Was it any different from you than it would be with any other people?
Once you come to stay here, you have to apply for a green card, and based on your situation, it differs on whether or not you'll be accepted to get the green card. If you're married or have legal parents here, it can be much easier to be accepted. And since I'm under 21 and have legal parent, it's somewhat easier for me than it could be for other people to legally immigrate.
You say somewhat easier. Does that mean it was difficult for you to be allowed to move here? If so, how is it challenging for you?
Yeah, the process was and is still hard for me. It can take up to 2 years to get the green card processed and completed, which in turn can make things like day-to-day things a lot more harder than others. Like getting a job, a driver's license is difficult to do, and having like the added stress of waiting for confirmation can make it kind of hard to cope with. Sometimes it can give off very unwelcoming sense.
And how is immigration in Europe? Is it the same, easier, or difficult?
The specifics of each country differ a lot, but overall it is a lot easier to move from America to England than it is to move from England to America for like each person.
And how do you think countries benefit or suffer as a result of immigration? Do you think it is a good thing to have many people from many countries, or do you think it should be highly restricted?
Although there are negatives such as people moving to take advantages of education, business or healthcare, immigration can be highly beneficial with more cultures and more ideas, more diversity. The country is being offered new and different ideas, both in social and political aspects, also by allowing more immigrants into America. The US appears to be more friendly, welcoming to other countries and races, which in turn can improve international relations.
How do you feel about these people who have long-distance relatives that live in the country? Thank you for offering your opinion. And now we are going to interview Valentina, who gives her opinion from Italy, and see what she thinks about immigration. So, Valentina, how does your country deal with immigration?
Hi. So, yes, I'm from Italy, and about this problem of the immigration, I can tell you that right now is a very big deal in my country. That's because, as you probably know, the economic crisis is very, very big right now in all Europe, but especially Italy.
And why do you think people move to the US?
I think people move to the US because your country gives a lot of more opportunity than which actually Europe can give. I have a lot of people that I know that immigrate in the past and still immigrates now, and they had or have having a great career that probably they will never have the same if they stayed in Europe. The reason that I think is probably the most important why the United States gives so many opportunity is than Europe is that it's a larger country first, and more than everything, American people has a more open-minded ideas. Italian are very, or European in general, are very afraid to the change. So that's probably the main reason why America gives more opportunity and why people immigrate to the United States.
Why do you think that is the main reason? So today we heard from ladies who were able to give their time with us today to discuss the process of immigration and the pros and cons of the result. I'm Monica White, and you stay classy, Ms. Cowles.